Hello fans of Marvel Heroes and friends of my channel, my name is Wilfred and welcome to yet another episode of the live coverage on Test Center, the biggest system update ever, and there's a lot of heroes getting changed. A lot of you make a lot of requests on various heroes, but it takes a while for me to understand what they're trying to do. And this time round I'm looking into Iron Fist because this is videos for Sting 7789, Winger, Undefined Alias, as well as some others who has asked for Iron Fist. I can understand because as of Iron Fist today, there's some of you may do a lot of like a hotbar dancing, and one of the biggest change in this game coming up is that there will not be any hotbar dancing. So you have to rely on a lot of things like the trade or talents to help you to overcome certain things. So how is it holding up? How is it playing like? That's what I'm trying to show it to you. So I'm going to show to you his new power, his powers, his trade, his talents, as well as walk through with you how he's playing like in a cosmic time square, which I'm using it for all my heroes testing here. Now this is Test Center, not a preview of the hero himself or herself, mainly to give you a heads up on because some of you are so excited and how anxious if your hero is getting affected in a big way. Maybe I just start saying this, right? I think as for me, my Iron Fist is a two stance toggle between the two. In a way, I'm still able to somewhat do what I'm doing in the live server. So I don't think it's a lot of change on my side. But I understand for some of you who may be doing like, I don't know, 8 or 16 button kind of like, I don't know, how you guys manage with all this button mashing, well, no longer can you do so. But well, let's go ahead with this video. And yeah, I mean, if you hate Iron Fist, don't just thumb down my video on this one. I'm just a messenger here. Now, Iron Fist, no, it doesn't matter to me. Okay, Iron Fist, it's a brutal strike chance, 5%, so it's really nice. Brutal strike is always very nice, I think. Then he's a strength fighting hero. So I guess in some sense, because if you are fighting hero, most likely you can't really have enough points to do a fighting because you need to put your points into brutal chance. So I think net you gain some, you lose some. That's how I see it. And how? Next one is Chi. So his primary resource is Chi. It doesn't really regenerate on its own, but you could like do a stance opener, and then you have a stance combo, which is a power that consumes the Chi. So this is one. And the third one is that he's a defense dodge hero, live on hit as well, rather nice. So this is trait. That's it. Alright, so very simple, nothing too exciting. As for his power, let me just go through rather quickly. I don't think, for those who know Iron Fist, you probably know what are all these power anyhow, but I'll walk through really fast for you. The Kunlun Strike, which is basic power, versus the Fury of the Five Forces, which is his spender. Alright, then you have the 7 Army Shunter, the one that I enjoy quite a fair bit, that would like, he's invulnerable during that period of time, and it hits like more number of hits, depends on what kind of stance you are at. And then you have Good Fortune Thunder Kick versus the Fury of the 500 Fist. Also, so these are the couple of power that you could with different kind of stance, Tiger, Leopard, Dragon, and the Crane. Then you have the Light onto Iron, which is a really long taxi, very much like what we have in live server. Alright, so all these things are there. Then you have the Meditation, which is a trait that you can have it in your hotbar to generate certain things. So you'll see it in just a little bit later. It seems to me that it's somewhat a power that you need to put it on hotbar, but I really run out of hotbar. I can't do anything else on that. Then you have all the stands there. Your Crane, the Tiger, the Crane, the Dragon, the Leopard, the Tiger, as well as the Serpent. So these are the 4 stands you have. So exactly like what we have. Chi Burst, which is the one that will just an area kind of damage, Chi Burst. Then you have Chi Blast, the one that I really like, by the way. He's a Street Fighter, one of the character there. Then you have the Black Poison Touch, is also the one that I like. So I hope there's no surprise over what his power is. Let's talk about the trait itself, talent itself. All right. So now, first one, stance opener power plus 100%. So if you like to do just pure stance, then this is the one that's for you. Or you say that you increase the buff duration of the buff effect of the stance power by 100%. So you know all these things could be rather useful as well. Okay. The third one is that stand opener have 50% lower cooldown, but share cooldown with other stand opener. So this is the one that you know, I think for me, because I'm just using 2 stance, and I'm going to use this one with the low cooldown, which is 8% of it, and sorry, instead of 16 seconds, become 8 seconds. Alright, so I'm using this one. Next one is called follow through. All the stand combo deal more damage if you are in one of their associate stance. So if you are, say, you know, in a leopard stance and you are using a 7 army shunter, then you know this one hit harder kind of thing. That's what it means. Next one is Kunlun Fury. The Kunlun Strike, the 2 spender will hit harder, so I'm going to pick this one, by the way. The third one is the Eddies of Chi. So any stand combo power trigger a Chi burst when in their respective stance. So whenever you're in the right stance, you do a Chi burst. So you know you don't really have this one here, but you can burst it. But I don't know. I have to look through a number. I don't think Chi burst is any strong. I don't know. I may be wrong, but I need to go through a number. But I rather have the single spender hit a little bit harder, because if you, I mean, it depends on how you play your Iron Fist. If you rely a lot on the main spender as a filler as well, then yeah, I mean, this makes sense. All right, blender styles. Stand passive persists for up to 8 seconds after you change stance, so you can have both buff at the same time. So you know, this is what I'm going for. This is what I'm going for. Right, because the buff, I would like to have the buff that will just stay there for a while. All right. Then next one is a stance open power grant a stack of mastery, increase the power of the passive effect of that stance by 20%. And so for those who like to use a lot of like you know, I think this one that you can have the, if you stick with the stance, then you can keep accumulating mastery. Maybe, I don't know. I don't really do more than, I don't do less than 2 stances, and I do more than 2 stances. I think you guys are more expert than me. The next one is that whenever you use a stand opener, gain a stack of radiance up to 4 times. You lose it if you use a stand combo. So the thing is that if you like to just do opener and nothing else, I actually have another kind of like you know, I try out both build, by the way, but I found that without hotbar dancing, I don't think the stance thing actually work. But you guys can tell me. So if you want to do all the 4 stances, you 1, 2, 3, 4 there, you can also do that. You don't have to have the other 2 stand combo, and you can have the flow instead of the mastery or the radiance. Sorry. All right. Then the flow like a river stance combo power grant a stack of flow when used in associate stance. So you know, if you use the right stance, then you gain. That's nice. Stance opener trigger a chi burst. Chi burst is this one here. And the Fury of the 500 feet, a good fortune kind of thunder kick, and black poison touch deal 500 more damage. Have 100% longer cooldown. So it's one of those things. Fury of 500. Yeah. So I think I'll just I don't know, man. I think I'll go for the flow, because yeah, I'll go with the flow, right? I can do a burst as well, because I do, like, you know, maybe I do a burst. So the burst is that every 8 seconds I got to have a burst, free burst, go along with it. All right. The last one, that's what I mean. The meditation is something you have to use or not, up to you. So this one become Chi Surge, does not generate health but refresh or cooldown. Reduce them for the duration. So I think if you're doing a lot of like stand opener thingy, then you probably need a chi burst to help reducing the cooldown. Next one, meditation transform the Crimson Hammer. It does not regenerate health. So this one regenerate health, but this one does not regenerate health, but increase the critical hit and brutal strike chance and damage. So whenever you can either do it, because this is like I think if I pick this one, right, and this become like a 20 second cooldown, but for 4 seconds. And my onto diet iron is a 40 second cooldown. So in a sense, I can be lazy, but I will not gain the full benefit of food. You can do it like every 20 seconds versus every 40 seconds. I can have an auto kind of like a trigger because I can't really have too many things anymore. Then the last one, meditation, transform the balance of chi, which grant invulnerability, extend the healing effect, and so on. All right. So I hope you get a sense of what he's like. I don't particularly think he's any difference. Well, at least from my perspective. I don't know whether it's good news or not. Maybe it's a good news, at least for me. But I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know how some of you guys are. Maybe you guys are not happy. I don't know. Wow, chi burst. Oh man, this is lovely. Right. So let me just go in a bit. I really miss the time when I could Okay, so it is the boss time, and let's just do the whatever. I used to be able to remember all this chi burst and onto iron and the black poison heart. Chi blast again. Alright. So it's alright, nice and steady. Leopard, then do a leopard, the 7 army shunder, black poison heart. Alright, so how about chi burst, man? Then the leopard again. I think I went in the wrong stance anyhow. Should be serpent. I mean, it's I haven't been playing this like a dual combo for a while, so okay, let me do a right thing here. Then let me drop a serpent here, then chi blast, then go into leopard stand, then go into my 7 army shunter, to onto iron, and this one here, chi burst, then go into a leopard mode. I think I should have gone into the the serpent mode instead. So anyhow, unfortunate. Serpent, and then black poison heart. Not quite happy with his DPS. What can I do? Anyhow, so I don't know, man. I have to look into number, definitely. It doesn't look very convincing to you, is it? And I'm fully blasted as well. What happened to my Iron Fist? Hang on a second. Have I got the Infinity System being assigned already? Yes, I have. Oh well, just one of those things. Well, I messed up on my rotation anyhow, so maybe that was being penalized in some sense. I think here we can do some DPS tune-up. Cannot be me, right? Okay, so this Serpent, then 7 army shunter, black poison heart, then do a chi blast here. Okay, man. Go in the serpent and the shunter. Alright. Charge up and walk up. Man. Okay, whoa, there's a lot of stuff here, man. Shunter, do a black poison heart, and do a chi blast. Take that, mate. Done. Alright, so that is serpent stance here. I need to remember, man. Serpent stand, black poison heart, do a 7 army shunter. Then let me get out, man. Get out. I can't get out. Great stuff. And I went the wrong one again. Worry not. No. Do a signature here. I don't know why my signature doesn't fire off. Okay, done. So that's all. Very much like the live server actually, except that I kind of messed up my rotation a little bit. Let me get out. Okay, signature. Alright, man. This is immortal. Whatever weapon. Okay, so that is it. That's Iron Fist for you. Well, his ultimate is still very, very awesome. Alright, so chi blast. Okay, at least I got this rotation right. So that's it. I'm done. So I hope you gotta enjoy, have a kind of like an idea how the new and improved Iron Fist is like. I don't know whether he's new and improved or not, man. I mean, you guys let me know in the comment box below whether this is alongside with your expectation. I think in closing, this is not a guide, by the way. I still can stick with my original 2 stands kind of like a build. I'm rather happy because that build is rather efficient. It has the element of invulnerability. I can nice clear area, has a decent kind of like a damage over time, and interesting kind of like a chi burst as well. Yeah, so I'm all right, but I don't quite understand. I don't know whether for those who are looking forward to his like now no more Hoppa dancing, how you guys feel about it. Let me know in the comment box below. All right, see you next time. Goodbye.